From the Philippine Daily Inquirer, this is InqCast, the news you need to know today.
Hey there, Philippines. I'm Francis Ochoa with some of the day's top stories. A clinical epidemiologist and medical professor has warned that there may be a link between COVID-19 and tuberculosis, expressing worry the two may form a syndemic or a set of two or more diseases interacting synergistically. Dr. Mary Ann Lansang, one of the leading TB researchers in the country, said 27.5% of Filipinos have latent or dormant TB, and the pandemic threatens to drive the number of TB cases higher. The Philippines has the highest TB incidence in Asia with 554 cases for every 1,000 Filipinos, according to the Department of Health, citing the 2020 Global TB Report of the World Health Organization. Latent TB is not contagious, but it can turn into active TB, which is contagious, Lansang said, noting that before 2020, tuberculosis was the top-ranked most fatal infection disease in our country. Meanwhile, two lawmakers on Wednesday said the proposed 2022 national budget is not geared for the war against COVID-19. Both cited the lack of allocations for key measures against the severe respiratory disease sweeping across the country. Senator Nancy Binay said there was no money set aside for contact tracing, which is vital in pandemic response, and there were no funds allocated for health workers. She also noted the lack of financial aid for individuals affected by lockdowns or quarantine restrictions. Iloilo 1st District Representative Janet Garin agreed, adding that testing is a weapon for seeing the enemy, but the high price for tests was discouraging many people from getting them. In other news, presidential spokesperson Harry Roque's high school alma mater has joined objections to his nomination to the International Law Commission, or ILC. The objection from the University of the Philippines Integrated School, or UPIS, came after the Executive Committee of UP Diliman aired its opposition to the nomination. Roque is an alumnus of UPIS Batch 1982 and was a student and law professor in UP Diliman. UP Diliman released a statement on Wednesday criticizing what it called Roque's poor track record of promoting, defending, and fulfilling human rights obligations. And those are just some of the day's headlines. For the full stories and for more balanced news and fearless views, grab a copy of the Inquirer at your favorite newsstands or subscribe to Inquirer Plus by visiting plus.inquirer.com.ph.
And that's today's InqCast from the Philippine Daily Inquirer.